Now a story about a Chinese billionaire that reads like a Hollywood thriller, but it's all real. Eunice Yoon joins us now. Good morning, Eunice. It's good to see you.
Good evening, Joe. It's great to see you, too. But the story is quite shocking, as you could imagine. This is a 39-year-old gaming tycoon who died on Christmas Day after reportedly being poisoned by one of his deputies. So his name is Lin Qi, and he founded a company called Yuzu, which is probably best known overseas for creating the smash hit online strategy game called Game of Thrones Winter is Coming. So Lin Qi also had other major plans. He was working with Netflix as well as the creators of Game of Thrones to adapt a very popular sci-fi novel here in China called Three Body Problem to TV. Lin's hope was believed to be to turn this novel and this trilogy into a Chinese version of Star Wars. So the talk at this time is that the two had a major dispute, not only over pay, but also potentially over some future films. And so the discussion in state media and on social media, and as well as with people who are close to Lin, is that Xu ended up slipping a neurotoxin found in pufferfish into Lin's aged pu'er tea or into his medication. So Netflix at this point has not said anything. They said that they would not comment on the potential impact of the production. But people who are close to the plans say that these types of productions usually take 2 to 3 years anyway, but they are a little bit concerned that there could be a scheduling delay.
That's pufferfish. I never thought you would have a report where those two words would be mentioned, maybe separately. At some point, but we want to ask you about, that's bizarre, you know, in a nutshell, I guess. We want to ask you about another billionaire, Jack Ma. Do we know where he is right now? I see people, I wonder on Twitter, they're like, where's Jack? Where's Jack Ma?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking where Jack is because he has disappeared from view, from public view, since October, when, as we've been reporting quite a bit now, he was highly critical and quite vocal about the way he views the Chinese regulators and how they've been approaching the fintech industry. And this, of course, happened right before the big Ant IPO. So since then, he has been noticeably silent. The reason why the chatter has come up again today is that he was supposed to be a judge on an African version of Shark Tank. And he created that show. So everyone was expecting him to be there, but instead Alibaba subbed in a different executive. So it just has added to a lot of these questions as to whether or not he's been disappeared by the authorities, or if he's on the run somewhere, or perhaps he's just laying low. I spoke to a couple of people in the tech industry, and they said that he was here in Beijing relatively recently. And most people think that he's probably just laying low and hoping things will cool down. And the main reason is that they think that his detention would really conflict with Beijing's official line that it's very welcoming to entrepreneurs and wants more private businesses to help promote China, not only within domestically, but also overseas. So that's kind of their main reason, but this is China and people do disappear here. So, nobody's ruling it out as a possibility.